Man, there are still so many pretty areas in this game. What is up, people? It is me, Monster58. Welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter World. Previously, we ended up making a bunch of new weapons and a bunch of new awesome armor, and the armor specifically for Odogaron, because we took him down a couple episodes ago. And in this part, what we are going to do is going to follow through with what the first Wyvern told us, because previously, in the last episode, we also ended up taking down the series mascot Rathalos, because the first Wyvern, to give up the location of Zora Magdaros, he told us we need to be worthy, and to do that we need to take down Rathalos as well as a new monster that we haven't really encountered at all called Diablos. And so we're going to start off with a couple side quests. Now, you guys remember in the previous episode I was talking about how there was a side quest specifically for the Meowscular chef that I wanted to save until we completed a certain quest? Well, that's this one. So getting yoked in the forest. Now, the reason I wanted to save it for this episode or for a future episode is because we hadn't really explored the Rathalos Rathian nest in the ancient forest all that much, and so now we have the ability to, because guess what, we actually have to steal eggs from the Rathalos and Rathian nests. And so obviously that's a tall order. I'm bringing the Ghillie Mantle with me, so definitely wish me the best of luck. I'll show you guys why it's tough, because guess what? When it comes to Rathalos and Rathian, unlike the Apsaros, those guys are a lot more aggressive than the Apsaros are. And they can fly, they can breathe fire at you, so it's a much scarier quest in comparison. So, alrighty, let's make our way up to the top. I will meet you guys up there. Alrighty, we have made our way up to the nest. Now, this is scary because I'm just going to tell you right now, even though we see Rathian on the map, I believe both Rathalos and Rathian are on the map. So, it's best we chuck this on. Where's the egg? There it is. We pick this up and we just kind of move. Because Rathian's going to fly back up here at some point, and you want to be real careful. As soon as they notice, like, even if you walk past them after you've grabbed it like I have, and they notice you, they're going to go right after you. Like, as soon as they notice you have an egg with you. Also, be careful with these sliding areas. You can easily, like, trip or hit something, and then you'll end up dropping the egg. So, remember, you can climb down surfaces. Don't, like those climbing areas. You can climb down those, so don't be afraid to do that. It's just, yeah, it's pretty scary when you have, you know, something like Rathian chasing after you. But I will say, one of the things that you can do to help alleviate, like, when you lose the Ghillie Mantle, is to flash pod them. It's a perfect way to sort of help you pick them up and then just run away. There's Rathian. Whew. The roar scared the absolute crap out of me. Jesus, man. Whew. Alright. Time to keep going. Oh, please, 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 please! Okay. Alright. Go down this way. We should be good now. I'm not too worried about Rathian going after us right now, because we're really close anyway, and Rathian is very high above us towards the nest. So just go walk this back. Once I walk this one back, I won't bore you guys with me actually walking all the way back up to the nest and grabbing another one. I will cut to maybe some significant and or funny things that happen, but other than that, I will just meet you guys back up. I will meet you guys back at base with the new egg. Man, this is the only thing about these quests, is even though that they are very, you know, world-esque, right? They feel very much a part of this world. Man, it's a real pain to do these, because it just takes so long to walk back. Now, there is a camp that we will be able to get that's much closer to the Rathian and Rathalos nest, but I don't know, I don't exactly remember the breakpoint in the story and when we get access to it. If you guys do know that, I would love to hear that in the comments below. Obviously, just be careful of spoilers. Like, just put it like you know, warn people that might be spoilers. But yeah, got this egg. Basically, we're good to go. Rathian is actually right there. It's pissed. Oh, it's pissed. It's pissed. Whew. Okay. The other thing you can also do, arguably, is just kill Rathian. That's the other thing you can do. I can see if I can... So it's angry. I can see if I can get it. Oh, Alrighty, folks. My definite recommendation for this is to just get 2 charges on your ghillie if you don't want to kill it. Hopefully by the time you've made your way back up the second time, that the ghillie mantle will be almost fully charged. Remember that you can jump down ledges, like you can jump down like one set of ledges, of like climbable ledges, before you actually, you can like jump down those without actually breaking the egg. So make sure to take advantage of that, because I barely made it back on time, and yeah, you're gonna see the quest time took way longer than it should have. I was experimenting to see if there was any way I could cheese it, but no. As soon as Rathian notices you've taken an egg, or as soon as you've taken an egg...
Next up, Diablos.
Rathian's like, oh, you took an egg? Come here. So it'll just go right after you as soon as you go into any area that's available for it to even, like, stand in. So let's check the Tail Raider Safari, though. It's your Todus, some Keston stuff, very nice. Take it all. Got some Aqua Sacks, very nice. That's always good. Let's Tail Raider Safari again. Let's do these guys, and let's go to the Ancient Forest. Let's get some Rathalos stuff here. All right. So back out here. The next quest we're going to end up doing.
Diablos.
No, we're not going to do Diablos right now. We're actually going to go do that Go-Getters quest that you're supposed to do in the last... Well, not supposed to do, that we got in the last episode with the Odogaron. And so without further ado, I will cut to when I capture that Odogaron. So I'll see you guys in just a second here.
Now, keep hitting it with Tranquils until the effect kicks in.
Alrighty, folks, with Odogaron out of the way, and as you can see, captured, let's talk to the smart biologist.
Hello.
Ah, Hunter, I must thank you for capturing the Odogaron. This is a little thank you from the Go-Getters, and insist you have it. 800 points. Very, very nice. Now let's go talk to one of the other biologists. Patient biologist.
Hello there.
Oh, it's you. Perfect timing. We just confirmed the presence of an unusual force in the Coral Highlands. But don't you worry, we already know what it is. We followed the thunderclaps and the hoofbeats right to the source. We're dealing with a Kirin. To think we'd find one here in the New World. I've arranged a quest already. Run along and sign up for Gone in a Flash. Don't keep me waiting. Oh, and one other thing. If the study goes well, I intend to use the materials we collect to create a specialized equipment at the Ecological Research Center. Naturally, the first one we complete will be yours.
Get the lead out.
What do you say? If that doesn't get you fired up, then I'm not sure you're a hunter. Eh? So yes, this quest. This is an incredibly... Okay, when I did this in my practice playthrough, I didn't find it all that difficult, but Lord, let me tell you, this monster gives people nightmares. I absolutely know that for a fact. This monster is extremely scary, and this is a monster we will not be taking on in this episode. It will most likely actually be next episode that we'll be taking it on. I'll end up thinking about it and figuring it out. But yeah, just understand that is a very like, it's sort of like a quest that's very how do I describe it? It's a newcomer and new absolutely destroyer. That quest is extremely rough. It's not a beginner friendly quest. So with that out of the way, as you saw, we did manage my items. I actually have all the armor and stuff that I'd like to do. And actually, I'm actually going to quickly just upgrade the Odogaron armor just a tad bit here. So just give me a second. Alright, with that out of the way, there's nothing really else you need to bring to this quest. The only major thing you need to bring is just Mega Potions. That's actually the best thing I can recommend you bring. In addition, I'll let you swap out the Ghillie Mantle here for the Vitality Mantle, because I feel we can actually use it this time around. I feel it'll be useful in this fight. So, with that out of the way, let's talk to the handler. And yes, I haven't actually upgraded my Palico armor in a long time, but that's just because it's really not all that needed. The paralysis has been extremely helpful. We've got 2 wyverns to tangle with in the Ancient Forest and the Wild Spire Waste. The Fire Wyvern Rathalos, which we took care of, and the Horned Wyvern Diablos. I guess the only way forward is to take out both of those monsters and prove that we stand at the top of the food chain. Alrighty. Diablos, time to fight you, bud. Do this. We'll do the Eastern Camp because that's actually closer. Alrighty, folks. Time to eat our meal. And we are off. This is a monster that definitely you'll see terrified me first time actually ever fighting it. Man, this is a very, again, in my opinion, a stronger monster in terms of like difficulty in fighting it than the Rathalos. All right, let's grab some items as we head up to where we are supposed to go. So, grab some bones here. This never hurt. Gonna grab some early slinger, just so we have some slinger right on. This, and I think we can just head right up here. Keep going here. Gonna grab these bone piles because it's always nice to have a good amount of bones on you, especially with the amount of weapons and armors that you can make. This, and this. Alrighty. That Karen quest, by the way, I definitely recommend you take it on before a certain breakpoint, and we'll talk about that soon. But let's head up here. Man, this thing is absolutely terrifying. Enter the big horned wyvern with a terrifying roar, Diablos. This, in my opinion, is significantly more difficult than Rathalos, and that's just because, in my opinion, Diablos hits really hard, even though his moves are decently telegraphed. This thing is weak to ice, so the Legiana weapons are very good here, neutral to dragon and water, resists thunder, and is immune to fire. The tail can be cut and the horns can be broken. I definitely recommend you cut the tail if you have a slicing weapon, but if not, break the horns right away. I personally like using a hammer to break the horns. They can reduce the damage of his charging and head attacks. As you can probably tell, a lot of the damage from his attacks comes from the fact that he charges forward like a bull with his horns, and those attacks really, really hurt. The club shape of the tail also hurts when he swings it, albeit not very, very fast. He doesn't use the wings to fly. Actually, it burrows underground. Bring screamer pods to forcefully pop him out of the ground, so when he's burrowing, if you shoot it right at the place where he is, it'll just knock him out of the ground and kind of act like a mini pitfall trap. Diablos doesn't like loud noises, as hinted to in the cutscene. The way you get screamer pods is you actually kill those creatures that were flying around in the main area, and then you just carve them for the materials to make screamer pods. It hurts when it pops out horns first, so definitely when you see it burrow, you don't have any screamer pods, just run away from it. This guy likes to charge straight, like a bear off. It hurts, although it's, like I said, very telegraphed. If he hits a wild spire, so like those big rocks in that main desert area, he will momentarily get stuck or knock himself down. He has a lot of wide sweeping and hard hitting attacks because he's so big. This guy is most dangerous if you get womboed. If you get hit over and over again and then he charges at you, damn, that's gonna hurt. His nest has different attacks when he burrows. If we get to the nest, you'll see what I mean later. But other than that, just be very careful with this guy and be a little patient to understand his timings, his attacks, how many times he does certain things, because those can save you very, very easily if you just learn those and be patient with them. Again, wallbang this guy, mount him, do everything you can. This guy shouldn't be bad otherwise, but again, he can be tough if you are in a position where you're just going in fists flying, no strategy. Welcome to the Diablos. Oh my god, this thing...
You're gonna get gored.
Yeah, this thing is terrifying, and I made the mistake of not taking nutrients and my ration before we encountered it. But here we go, Diablos. This guy is a tough character. Genuinely, in the lore, I think this thing is is one of the strongest regular monsters in the entire game. As you can see, it made easy work of bear off. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh! Alright, and into the wall. Thank you. Alright, time to break those horns. Boom. Boom, nice. One of them is already broken. Helps alleviate some of the damage on his attacks. Bam. Bam. Oh. No, he does that twice. Nice. Got a knockdown on it. Very nice. This is already Angie. 1, 2, 3. Got the other horn. Alright, now his attacks are gonna do not a lot less, but a significant amount less, to the point where it's noticeable. Alright, let's see if I can equip those screamer pods that they give you. Yeah, just in case he burrows. You'll see, he actually hasn't burrowed yet, which I'm surprised about. He's just charged at us over and over again like that. Ow. Like I told you, he doesn't swing his tail. Oh, there's the burrow. Let me see if can I... Alright, let's... Got him. See, it acts like a mini pitfall trap. Boom. Oh, nice. And I got a free knockdown because I got a paralysis as well. Dude, Mew actually coming in clutch here. You absolute beauty of a Palico. Boom. 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 Yeah, this recording was already way longer than I wanted it to because of the stupid... Oh, get out of here. Nope. Yep, take advantage of those too. I actually never mentioned those in the voiceover, but those are just as important to be able to take advantage of here. You can stop a lot of attack. Come on, it's just a unit collision, man. I'm surprised I didn't get a mount there, I'm gonna be honest with you. Nice, there we go. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. You big, armored, devil-horned, wyvern idiot. Come on. Yeah, I love Diablos, by the way. Like, irrelevant of, like, the fight mechanics, the design's really freaking cool. I think it's a very unique design. Like, it's so unique that they have a wyvern that actually doesn't fly using its wings. And the other thing about Diablos you'd like to know is if you pay attention to this thing while it's walking around the Wildspire Waste, this thing actually doesn't eat any meat. It actually just eats cactus. It's a herbivore. This thing does not eat meat, despite its terrifying appearance. Where's it? Oh, did it go up? It went up, didn't it? Let me grab some Slinger, because we're going to need that, because he's not enraged anymore. So, come on. Isn't this available? No. I believe they have their Slinger right over here, so we'll grab this. We'll sharpen real quick. 2, 3. Oh, luckily I sharpened it before the stupid Kestodon. You know, you are lucky you aren't collateral damage, because most of the time you are collateral damage, so... Yep, do this. Let's grab some of these mining outcrops. I actually haven't done mining outcrop runs. I probably should, honestly. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Keep going here. I do find it, I just, like, that, my comment there about it not eating meat is just kind of, like, I think it's just a cool little detail. Alright, it's already Anki. Oh, it's still Anki? Oh, it's still Anki. Damn it, I screwed that up. Nice. Damn it, didn't get it there. Oh, I rolled into it. I hate my life. Ow. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed. Oh. Nice. Alright, I should probably heal. Yeah, I probably should. Why is he going after Mew, man? Damn, Mew's getting rocked up there, dude. Or... God, that roar is so ear-piercing. It doesn't even sound like a... It doesn't even sound like a monster or a creature. It just sounds like someone that happens to have a terrifying scream. Oh, come on. Oh, I missed. Oh boy. One thing you can do is the suicide dive here. To avoid the burrow attack. I'll say later in the game that attack actually becomes a lot more deadly. You'll see why. It actually doesn't have any cooldown between when it unburrows and then does another attack. Wait, whoa, that was weird. Did you guys see that? He like teleported the other way. Alright, he's actually dropping Slinger already, which is awesome. Okay, so it's... Oh, so it's disengaging now. Okay, gotcha, nice. What's it got? Thorn Pods? Yeah, Thorn Pods are really good for this guy. You can actually knock him out decently easy with those. Okay. Are there any the research we can do? So if you guys saw those old scratches that we might have encountered when we were encountering, I think when we were doing Baroth quests, maybe it was when it was most prominent. Those were Diablos's. You'll see Diablo stuff all around here. I actually haven't done any research because I knew exactly where it was going to appear. So I do apologize for sort of not doing it in the more, like, traditional way of what a, first-time player would probably do. But at the end of the day, yeah. Oh, this is my favorite place to fight Diablos, by the way. I absolutely love fighting Diablos here because you can get so many sliding attacks off with the... Oh, wait, it's already angry. It disengaged. Okay, that's so funky. Whatever. Let's see what this thing. Oh wait, now it's okay. Oh boy. Missed. Nice. 1, 2. Oh, it's angry. Nice. Uh-oh, we are like right under it. Alright. What's that? Let's grab the other slinger. It's just, I think it's just about dead. Nice, I stopped it. Oh, wow. That was awesome. Okay. I honestly did not think I'd still get him out. I thought it was going to disengage sooner. But I guess not. I'm absolutely A-okay with that. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I had almost a heart attack for a second because I thought I looked up at my OBS and it wasn't recording. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Alright. Good. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Alright, let's see if we can get some good hits on this guy. Wait, let's see if I can... God, it's dropped the second slinger and it's still going. Nice! There we go. Got it. Hell yeah. So in its nest...
It says he wants to talk to the conqueror of the ecosystem. That's you.
In the nest that it has, it essentially goes into this nest. It's further below than... You remember the first area we fought it in? Right down below. I'll see if I have the time to show you here in a second. I don't know if I will, but we'll do my best. You remember the first area we fought him in, so it was down this way. So let's see if I can jump myself in there. Basically, I'll point it out. So if I go down, this area here, and then there's an area further back where this guy is actually, he's kind of around where he's dead. So in that first area we fought him, and then you go further back. In that area, that's his nest. He essentially has like these sand walls that he can like burrow through and then jump out of straight at you. Kind of like a big leap. And those will do a lot of damage to you. So just be wary of those, and you should be okay. If you do end up making it back to his nest. Also, Diablos makes some of the strongest raw damage weapons in the entire game. So, definitely be aware of that as well. He has some really cool looking weapons because of his... Obviously, his design's cool, so his weapons are very cool as well. You have ascended to the apex and proved yourself. Now you may know the secret of the dragon that carries a mountain of fire on its back. The dragon hovers on the brink of death, but the light of life is calling to it, drawing it away from its proper grave. It has wandered into the Everstream and lost its way. Now it stands poised to perish there, brimming with fiery, life-bringing energy. The Everstream connects every corner of this land like the veins of a beating heart. Should the dragon succumb to death there, its glut of energy will hurtle through those veins, setting them afire and searing the land to ash and scorched earth. That is the dragon's secret. That shall be this land's fate. Nature's course cannot be swayed.
Everyone, please, quiet down. Let's review our current situation. Thanks to the 5th Fleet's diligent efforts, we've learned a number of things. 1. That Zora Magdaros is heading for the Everstream. 2. That upon its death, it'll release the bioenergy it has stored. And 3. That the Everstream is connected to every corner of the new world. So, if Zora dies inside the Everstream, its bioenergy will blast us all to hell.
Commander, the Commission should make evacuation its first priority. I'll tell my sister to prepare her airship.
There's no time. We don't have any choice but to take down Zora Magdaros.
What? Blowing ourselves to oblivion is not what we're trying to do.
Correct. And the whole reason we're here is to study the beast's role in the ecosystem. Not erase it from the ecosystem altogether.
I think I might have an alternative. What if we tried to lure it away from the Everstream somehow?
Lure it away?
Yes, sir. I did a little digging, and the Everstream borders the ocean, right? So if we can lure Zora Magdaros out onto the open water...
we can mitigate the blast. And the bioenergy released would start a whole new ecosystem in the ocean. Life would go on.
Need I remind you, sir, that we're currently short on supplies from our attempt to capture it. And even if we had enough supplies, what kind of weapon could get that thing to change its course?
Don't worry. I have a plan. A very big plan.
Is that what I think it is?
Ho ho! Now we're talking!
Captain, you sure took your sweet time getting here. But we're happy you made it.
Happy to be here. I brought everything you'll need. Ballista, cannon rounds, and a literal boatload of supplies. Not to mention a little surprise. The guild supplied us with one hell of a ship. She's armed with the latest anti-Elder dragon weapon, a Dragonator.
Excellent. Just the weapon we need to drive Zora Magdaros out to sea. Hunters, it's time. Complete your preparations with speed, and make your way to the Everstream. I'll explain the details on site. We can do this. We must do this. May the Sapphire Star light our way. Now, get moving.
It's time to see Zora Magdaros off. All of us.
Alrighty, folks, when we have finally taken down those 2 side quests, in addition, have also taken down Diablos. In the next couple episodes, essentially what we're going to be doing is tying up a lot of loose ends. We're going to be completing a lot of side stuff, and we're going to end up actually taking on that Kieran. And so when it comes to the next couple episodes, just expect them to be a bit slower, but I promise you they will all pay off in our fight against Zora Magdaros, and then our further adventures after that. So yeah, I think we completed a lot of stuff in this episode, and we got pretty far with our progress. So that is it for this episode, so thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Also follow me in the socials. Those will be linked down in the description below. And in the next episode, we will be taking on those side quests, taking on Kieran in the next couple episodes overall. And yeah, so I hope you guys can look forward to that. And once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create.